Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox tossed a combined one-hitter as they bested the visiting Rockies 7-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Yankees went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Orioles 10-0.
Friday night baseball now from Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Houston Astros. Now in the box, Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Houston,
the left on the ground towards short, reined in,
Brantley.
and there's one away.
Batting second.
In now,
right
Josh Reddick. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak. That, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Hitter.
Got him to go down swinging there. Josh Reddick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 taken, strike 1 outside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside?
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Benintendi.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late. 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game. When the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 23.
Digging in now, number 23. He'll take his first hacks here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at
Batting
bats.
third.
Both of them hit on
The
the
designated
absolute
hitter.
screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Brock Holt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's George Springer. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
The center fielder,
hit in the air down the right field line.
George.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Comes set with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Yuli Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael.
He's set. Here it comes.
Devers.
In there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Reddick. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting 6th, the right
Here's
fielder,
Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. In there, and it's 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting it, the
first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. This is pulled into right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Batting ninth.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
0-2. Here it is. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A ball and a strike now. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
There's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Popped up. Velasquez is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. 0-1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Altuve is off at first with 2 away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're
back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning. And as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year.
Leading off
in
for
fact,
the Red
with the
Sox,
highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, after that base hit right there,
now
he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. A runner at first with no outs here. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, J.D. Martinez,
the designated hitter.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing.
No strike.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Two and two.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. 1 hit's all they get. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 44.
Digging in for his second at-bat. Number 44 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Digging in, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes another 0-2. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Lined into right, a base hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitch.
Now batting.
2 strikes,
Third
jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
A high fastball is in there. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
Mookie.
You start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
He pulls this one into right. Reddick is there, 1 away.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jr.
First pitch coming, here it is. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Called strike 0-2. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location.
Your attention, please.
But when you get one up
now
like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys,
number 31,
you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Lifted in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in
number
once
23.
again, number 23. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike 2 with the letters, 0-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. Line to the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Ready once again, Rafael Devers. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. McHugh pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. The 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Reddick is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Jose Altuve.
0-1 count, and the pitch in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes. 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Bradley, and that'll be the second out.
The batter, number 1.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from that.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still 8-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Mookie Betts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. Correa takes it in. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Backhanded. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone.
Moreland.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And right into the shift. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
McHugh pauses. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bradley hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
On the ground to the right side. Newley will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Struck him out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley hits sharply toward the right side. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and now there are 2 gone.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now batting, Josh Reddick. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Striding in for Boston,
leading off
Andrew
for the Red
Benintendi. He'll
Sox.
lead things off as they
The
look
left
to
fielder,
perhaps build on an
Andrew
already sizable lead.
Benintendi.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Brantley comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting.
So
number
digging
23.
in now, number 23. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Line toward the gap in left center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, number 44. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
44.
Number 63 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 63.
First offering on its way. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Pop straight up. Number 63 is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Alex Bregman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 23 is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros.
For the
Still
traditional
8-0.
7th inning stir.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Leading
Brock
off
Holt. He
for the
singled
Red
his
Sox.
last time up.
The shortstop, Brock.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Here it comes on 0-2. He pulls this one into right. He's through first and hustling for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here.
The right
it's
fielder,
a ground rule double.
Mookie Betts.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a called strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Now batting,
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He has great basketball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Number 47.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker.
And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
Now batting, first baseman,
So striding in, Mitch Moreland. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. And that's in there for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. The 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Marcus Walden been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Red Sox, number 64.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Walden, 30 years of age, is currently second among AL relievers in All-Star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 1-2. Fouled away. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one.
Up next
the bullpen has looked sharp and in fact a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter.
Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No ball.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a... Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Leading off
head against
for
Chris
the Red Sox.
He's 0 for 4.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Where this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now another 0-2. This one is launched. Look at this. And it's gone. That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, number 23. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the
designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. In his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Gurriel is there for it, and the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The 0-2 once more. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the
Astros are down to their final out now. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. To his left, Holt. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Another big crowd filing in for Saturday night baseball here at Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Houston Astros. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Houston, the second baseman, Jose
Fly ball out toward left
Altuve.
center field. Bradley is there. 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He had an on-base percentage of over 450 last month. There are a lot of things you can look at in this game, but that's one thing that just stands out. If you're getting on base that much, you're not making a lot of outs.
Into the stands, he got it.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
In now, number 44. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Pierce will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew.
And a called strike down in his own, 0-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll hop over the wall out there as he starts the home first with a ground rule double.
Batting second, the second baseman.
There's a deep fly ball. It doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's Brock Holt now. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. He's a special player, no doubt, but at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
0-2, here it is. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Brantley. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting fifth,
Stepping
third
up now,
baseman,
Raphael, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Right there for strike one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The right
Here's
fielder,
Mookie Betts, his
Mookie.
career line against Garrett Cole.
Betts.
He's an impressive 5 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Betts, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second. Here's George Springer. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hot shot down the line.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
The 1-0 home. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Benintendi back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 5th.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gurriel is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez.
For the Red Sox,
take his first cuts here.
The catcher.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Marisnik is under it. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Stros on D.
The first baseman.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can. He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 2 for 9. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Bradley, originally from the state of Virginia, is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading, and the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
Striking
number
in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bogarts has it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Marisnick is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Benintendi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Digging in to try it again, Brock Holt. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Holt very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan vote. High and deep to right. Marisnick going back at the track. The wall. Gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And that's in there for strike one. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter, number 2.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. And a fastball is in there for strike one. Called strike 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line hard toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset. Get him to forget about the negative and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Number 36.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The batter.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
The 0-1 in there, and it's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
You've heard people talk about towering home runs. Well, when you hit one over the monster, you know you've hit one. The only question on this one, was it going to stay fair? And it did.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. To third. Bregman has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
the plate,
center
Jackie
fielder,
Bradley Jr.
Jackie
0 for 1 here in the
Bradley
early going.
Jr.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hit to second. There is Altuve. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. Here's Michael Brantley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Michael.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'll be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Fouled away.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Stepping in now, George Springer, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. George Springer is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They're down 9-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Leading off
all right,
for
Heidi,
the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
I think they're
the
way
second
past
baseman,
due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Into the box now, Brock Holt, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Line drive to left. Brantley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 0 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as
now
he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Into the box, Rafael Devers hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yuli Gurriel becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He reached on a single in his first try. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Now he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Carlos Correa goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Robinson Chirinos. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Rondon.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Strike two. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. That's popped up out towards short right field. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 25.
Striding into the box, Steve Pearce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. In the air out to left. Brantley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pretty painful. Here's Jake Marisnick. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I know it goes without
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Up next for the Astros. The
so the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Michael Brantley. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
You know, D-Roll, they finally pushed a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, that's almost like throwing a party. Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up, and this is off the second base bag. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
1-0 the count. Sale sets. Here it comes on 1-0. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Holt is there, and the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jackie Bradley.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
1 strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altuve is there. 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on. Next up for the Stros, Yuli Gurriel, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way.
Now
in there at the knees, strike 1.
Number 63.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The next 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bradley is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready now, Robinson Chirinos. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail by double digits, 11-1. And now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
2 strikes.
A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 39. Take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter.
One man is out of the Red Sox seventh. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, strike two.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Line towards center field. Springer is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there for strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
On the ground to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be
now
circled
batting,
on that lineup
the
card
catcher,
because he's on fire.
Christian.
That's his second hit of the ball game right there. Not soon stopping.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Betts, the runner at first with two gone. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jake Marisnick. He'll start us off in the 8th. Heath Hembree has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 37, Heath.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hembree.
Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pierce will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Chris Davinsky enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Popped him up. Bregman has a play. One away.
Now batting, center fielder,
plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Wild but speared out of high. On to first, and there were 2 down. Settling in now,
the second baseman.
He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Marisnik is under it. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, number 44, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, George Springer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 4. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman.
Astros are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter,
but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win...
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show. Here's Michael Brantley. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Astros.
Now the first pitch here from
the left
Price.
fielder, number 23, Michael.
And a good spot
Brantley.
for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
First pitch,
well, these
105.
Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Alex Bregman is someone this club is hoping will turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. Looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Reddick is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself. Hitter. He knows what his strengths 44. Are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Into the seats, 0-1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. So striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
Here comes the first
pitch.
The
left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Bureau. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
The second baseman
definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in now, number 23. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one.
Hitter.
Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's hitting over 400 on the season. I can't even imagine the confidence that's running through him right now. I'm so excited to watch him play and see how he goes about his business.
From the belt, the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. In there, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that's the third out. One left for... Here's George Springer, lifetime versus David Price. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Bogaerts is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder. Forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there. But a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll the ball.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Here's
the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Another one sent foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are
looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Brock Holt now. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season.
Brock Holt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. His line against Justin Verlander. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Line to the right side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
The right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Holt leads off second with nobody out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on
batting
day. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The 0-1 on its way. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Batting ninth.
Great job there
the
by
center
this
fielder.
power hitter. Known
Jackie
for driving the ball out of the
Bradley
ballpark. Does the job right
Jr.
there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Verlander sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he is turned.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line. And gone for a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Number 21 for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now batting,
hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors. And
leading off for Houston.
Now the first pitch here from Price.
Carlos Correa.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. First pitch coming, here it is. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
And at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder, Michael Brantley. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball
now
game.
Batting. Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Red Sox on top, 3-1.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
This will kick up against the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball
the
right
designated
here.
hitter.
Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Taken, but called a strike. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Correa fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. 0-for-1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd
Stepping
baseman.
in, Brock Holt. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Verlander pauses. First pitch on its way. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings.
Right
might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Springer is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes strike 2. Bregman, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder. And they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. High in the air and deep to left center field. Benintendi racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Altuve, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Yeah, I guess they lost their patience and just decided they were going to get back in this thing with two quick swings of the bat.
The catcher.
Still down one, but they definitely have them.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting, the first base.
Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Batting, left field.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Benintendi has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now
stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings.
Leading off
Major League
for
average
the Red
is
Sox,
closer to 25%.
the catcher,
so to put it simply,
Sandy
their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sandy Leon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sandy Leon becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play with that average right at the 400 mark. 17 home runs and 33 driven in. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley
Jr.
And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box now, Andrew
the left
Benintendi.
fielder.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, number 44 has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead, strike one. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Alex Bregman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
One ball,
too high. 1-2. Springer, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he's safe.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Number 23 is under it, two gone. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. At the knees, strike one.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 from Price. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Price ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, number 23.
For the Red
Sox.
2
with a double on his line
the second
thus
baseman,
far.
number 23.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall. And by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Oh, my. This ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And they take the lead. It's gone.
Ladies
Here
and
comes the
gentlemen,
Astros skipper
your
up out
attention,
of the
please.
Houston dugout.
Now
And
pitching
it
for
would appear
Houston,
that that's going to be the
number
end of the
31,
afternoon for Justin Verlander.
McHugh.
Launches a fastball right there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Standing
Up next for
in,
the Red
Brock
Sox,
Holt. 2 hits
the
and 2
third
trips
baseman,
for him thus far.
Brock.
Yeah, that last at-bat,
Whoa.
Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Altuve at second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Standing
Mookie.
in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's been great, 7 for 10. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind in the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
The left
but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Softly hit here to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but
Now
when you're struggling like
right
this
fielder,
guy is, any knock
Josh.
is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Striding forward now is the DH. Number 44. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Popped up. Holt is under it. And the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter,
Leading
Sandy
off
Leon.
for the Red
He's
Sox.
0 for 2 thus far
The
in this
catcher,
one.
Sandy.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That's foul.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in,
the
Mitch
first
Moreland.
baseman.
Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's got 8 hits in 16 tries. And a fastball's in there for strike one. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
No ball.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Springer, running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Jackie
Bradley Jr. will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
0-1.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Another 0-2 home. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they jump ahead by 3.
Batting.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Brantley going back. And it's off the Green Monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get hitter once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the batter, play is now in order.
Shortstop, Xander Bogart.
He's set, and the pitch. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Called strike. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Digging in, George Springer. He singled his last time up. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Attention, please.
Fouled off.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Walden,
number
a right-hander
64.
who stands an even 6 feet, has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Bregman leads off second with one gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts shading to his right, and this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Grounder down the line at third. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Your attention, please.
Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
number 36,
7th.
Will Harris.
Now in the box, Brock Holt. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Now here it comes. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the plate right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 0-2 delivery. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall in right field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Roll, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait for the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and joined just a select few with 4 home runs in a single. Leading off the inning, Yuli Gurriel. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Michael Brantley. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Both Sox are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Yulise Chacin gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now,
Josh Reddick.
Number 43.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Josh Reddick goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, number 44. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes the first pitch.
The left fielder, Andrew.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Line towards center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, number 23.
Digging in now, number 23. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he takes strike 2. Hit hard on the ground is short. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox,
J.D. Martinez.
the designated hitter.
Back in the 5th.
J.D.
First offering on its way.
Martinez.
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Bogart.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the... So striding forward now, George Springer. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
70.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, a 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now back.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Strike him out, and the Red Sox finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every